From just a random watermelon hanging out of the ledge to chasing after a cabbage thief and location of some of the best treasures, we're going to uncover some of the secrets of Troska region that you can easily miss. So, continuing on where we left in our last KCD video, near the tavern just outside Zhelyov, we're going to find one of the best jewels in the game that is going to give you a massive boost to your charisma and a decent amount of groshans and some savior schnapps too. For the next location, just around the corner where you found the jewel, you're going to come across a abandoned camp. This can be quite tough depending on your level and the gear that you're wearing. So if you think that you're under-leveled or are not wearing good gear, I would say do this at night, especially the guy with the shield. He can kill you quite easily and it's quite difficult to also hit as well. But either way, if you do knock him out or kill him, you're going to find yourself some amazing gear and also a key for the chest that's just there as well. That is also going to have some more gear in it and also a special dice as well. For the next treasure, head to the opposite side of the road and head up some hills and you'll find yourself in front of a cross and another amazing jewel that is just hidden inside a pot sitting on the side of the cross. For the next location, just basically head down the hill now and walk towards the pond and you're going to find another interesting location. This is actually mentioned by the trader in Troskowicz. He actually lost his cart and this is where it is basically. And in this location, you're going to find a bunch of different boxes with different goodies and that sort of thing. Some savior schnapps, wines and some condiments and that sort of thing, but also some cabbages, which is actually relevant for another thing that you're going to come across, or I should say I would discuss with you later. But also across the pond, again, you're going to find another box with some more savior schnapps and that sort of thing. But sadly, for some reason, the boxes and so on that are actually in the middle of the river, even though the trader kind of mentions some, real valuables in there, I haven't been able to get to them. So if you have come across a way of getting to them by any chance, please do share them in the comments down below. We'd love to hear from you and that sort of thing. And obviously, if you can help others, it would be amazing as well. For the next location nearby, you actually need to have spoken to Mouth during the day in Takov Tavern. This is a mission that can easily be missed since it is not marked. Once you have the mission, just go to the small pier from where you were, turn around and head up the hill as shown. You're going to get prompts to show that you're heading the right way, and eventually you are going to end up at a grave. You just need to dig up that grave and there you're going to get a broken axe. When you're back in the blacksmith in Takov next time, just repair the axe and then speak to Mouth to just finish the mission. For the next location, head back towards the tavern and on the location shown, you are going to find a skeleton and a treasure map. From there, just turn around and follow the path as shown basically again, and you're gonna find yourself moving towards a set of trees. Underneath one of those trees, you're gonna find a treasure, which is basically a common sword and some groschen. Now, we're going to head back towards the bridge and the tavern, and underneath the bridge, we're going to find a trader. He's actually always there, but for some reason he's just not marked. But other than some funny conversation you can actually have with him, he does sell some unique items and dices and so on. Again, you can either buy the items from him, or if you want, you can rob some of these items. I would say the safest time would be around midnight. He's always there and sleeps. So again, you can knock him out or just essentially pickpocket him. Either way. For the next one, just head down to a hut south of Zhelyov and just above Samin, ideally at night, but either way, you'll find a beggar. He's actually talked about by some of the locals and so on for being some, slightly crazy and so on. But anyway, if you do knock him out or take him out or whatever, you are going to find a valuable ring on him as well as some pins. That are worth like 150 groshens in just the bag hanging on a pillar. From there, during the day, just head towards Samin and you are going to find a hut. And there you are going to find 2 recipes and some dried herbs and that sort of thing that you can easily just rob from a box. I haven't come across any guards or anything like that there, so might as well. We're going to now head to a location above Zhelyov. There are actually 2 treasures here. One is quest bound, which you can only access during or after getting the hammer quest from the blacksmith. However, this part is actually optional, so you can easily miss it, but it's just basically is a grave. You dig it, and in there you're going to find a bunch of goodies like books and so on, so definitely is one that's not to miss. And again, above it you're going to find a pile of stones with some potions, crossbows, and repair kits. Now, head to just above Troskowich, and you're going to find this location and a hut, basically. And in there, you're going to find a chest that you need to unlock. So it can be quite a tough one. But inside that chest, you're going to find a bunch of goodies like Executioner's Axe's Plan, Apron, and even some groshens and so on as well. Just around the corner from where you were, you are going to find another location that you're going to find a bunch of arrows, a free bow, and also some potions just basically lying next to a tree. Just above Troskowich, you're going to find an Easter egg and a skill book. The skill book, which is a speech one, is just on the bench. But the most interesting part of this is the Easter egg, which if you head to this location at night, not only you're going to find a set of holes, or houses, I should say, in the ground. One of them is actually lit up and it's got a door, which is a reference to the movie Hobbit, basically. We're now heading towards Trotsky Castle, and just underneath it, you'll find Bohemia. You can either discuss the archery competition with him, or he will tell you about a man, or a miner, I should say, that is hanging around there, or just a hut just nearby that is looking for his lost treasure. But either way, from the Bohemia's location, or his shack, I should say, just opposite it, you're going to find a set of ladders. Just climb them up, and eventually you are going to end up at location where there's just a watermelon hanging out at the ledge. Not really sure what he's trying to reference towards. If you do, please leave a comment down below. But either way, just behind the tree around there, underneath some leaves, you're gonna find a treasure, which is like a 549 groshens. You can either give this back to the man or keep it, or what I did was I gave the groschen back to him, got the positive impact, and then knocked him out and got it back from him again. I didn't find any negative impact or anything afterwards. It actually felt like I concluded a quest, kind of. But either way, it's up to you. Depending on your playstyle and what you're looking to kind of do in the game, I personally recommend heading back to this location at night, knocking out Bohemia, grab his keys, and then basically rob his store. There are some amazing bows and sort of like crossbows and bolts and all sorts in there, including an amazing skill book as well, and about 200 and something groshens as well. So definitely, in my opinion, worth doing. Now head down towards Troskowich, and you just behind the bailiff's place, there is a set of stairs that is usually has a guard above it. Either you can knock him out or just go around and jump down. Either way, you'll find a door on the right hand side with an easy lock. Just unlock it, and inside, within some hay, you'll find another amazing skill book just lying there. Just be careful if you have not knocked him out, when you come out, he will notice you. So just be careful. Now, from here, head towards the tavern. Unlock a few easy to pick locks and then head upstairs. Upstairs, you're going to find basically a guy called Hired Hand. Because he's sleeping next to a couple of different people, you can't really knock him out, but you can pickpocket him. The thing is, he does have some amazing dice on him, and potentially, like every other sort of trader and so on, and other NPSs, he should get the dice back after a certain period of time. So you can potentially basically rob him over and over again across multiple days. And the thing with one of the dices, which is a golden colored one, I should say, it has a guaranteed chance to roll a 3. So if you have 6 of those, you can pretty much win every dice game for the entire game. However, for me personally, I did have a major bug with this, because once I robbed this guy once, then when I came back to him on other occasions, he just did not have that dice. No matter how many times I tried to pickpocket him, he just didn't have it. So again, it is something to just bear in mind. The only other thing is, as I mentioned, when you try to pickpocket him, he might not have it on that occasion, even the first time. So in that case, all you need to do is just finish the pickpocketing that you're doing and just redo it again. And eventually he will have both of the dices on him. Personally, I would rob both, but what you're mainly looking at, or looking for, I should say, is the golden dice. From there, you can now head towards the trader's shop from the other video. There's a door on the back of his shop. Basically, unlock it. Again, it's an easy to pick locked door. Again, once inside, just pickpocket him, because you can't knock him out because he's sleeping next to his wife. And you can get a unique jewel from him, and also some other stuff. Again, the key that's on him will open the chest on the side of the bed that's got all the stuff from the store, including some amazing gear and that sort of thing, and lots of cash. So again, it's worth doing, in my opinion. From the trader, now head towards the Trotsky Castle again, and you are going to find yourself at this location where you're going to come across a murder scene. Again, it opens up sort of like a dialogue on here, but I haven't really found any link towards any other quest or anything like that at the moment. But either way, you are going to find some savior schnapps, some groschens, and that sort of thing on here. But if you do find, any sort of a link to another quest or any hidden information somewhere that I may have missed, please do leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. For part 2 of this series, we're going to head towards Apollonia and some other regions, and I will include the link for that video down below, and you can also find it on the Secrets and Treasures of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 playlist once they are up. But in the meantime, thank you for watching, and for more content, please do smash that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.